when we sacked Amarim, would you say that was an unjust sacking? Because you got me, you've been cussing Amarim. Amarim's been debating your jokes. Yes,
Amarim had to go.
Okay, cool.
Based on what's going on with United, you might as well just kept him to the end of the season. United are not doing nothing for this season. There's nothing for you to win. There's nothing for you to achieve.
Why keep him?
Why not?
If he's going the wrong way?
No, hear what I'm saying here, right? If you guys could have said to yourself, just for the stability of the team, right, regardless of whatever, stability team, we just let him finish the season. There's nothing that Carrick can come in. What's Carrick coming in now? What's he going to do? You're not going to win any cups. Yeah, right? Right now, all you're fighting for is maybe like a Europa spot. You're not going to get into Champions League. So,
you still can.
You're not going to get into Champions League.
Affinity Xtra. Be extra.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are personal and do not necessarily represent the views of Affinity Xtra.
Yeah, people, it's your boy here. Roger Boy, Affinity Xtra, celebrating customer music, Black Roger Boy. On this show, we go into one of my favorite part-time sides, which is a la sport. I think it's good for your physical well-being when you play the sport. And then obviously, it is probably one of the biggest religions in the world, bigger than a lot of religions out there still. Yeah, let's be real, it is a great big religion. But we're here to balance it with our Christian faith and obviously keep an eye on things. And I'm here alongside Marx. Unfortunately, Anthony Young, did he get scared or did he was busy?
Anthony isn't scared of anything.
Yeah, you know me. He'll
come for you when he's ready.
Listen, man, he's ready for me, man. He's already ready, man. Barn ready. But as he going on your side of the neck of the woods, man, your side of the
of the what? What are you trying to say already, man?
I ain't saying much, bro. I'm just saying,
I know you're not saying much. There's nothing much, but my neck of the woods is still the same.
Listen, bro, guys, this is what I said. I said to all my Liverpool fans last week. I said to them this. Next time you got to be more specific in your prayers. You know what I'm saying? You got to put the right postcode in. They was putting in the M postcode instead of putting in the L postcode for Liverpool because Amarim got sacked and your manager's still in charge.
Well, let's be honest. Our manager's way better than Amarim anyway, so Amarim had to go first.
Okay.
That has to be said. Our manager's got titles under his belt. Do you know what I'm saying? More than any of your managers over the past how many seasons? So you can't really say that.
Now the guys before him won medals.
What medals did they win? Don't tell me about
Coca-Cola.
Don't tell me about that
FA
mess. There's only two things that matter:
the league
and Champions League. That's it.
Okay, cool.
So,
okay, just say
them two.
You said one. I'm saying what we won.
Out of them two, what have any of your managers over the past few seasons won?
I ain't won that. He ain't winning that, bro, man.
So then I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
But your prayers were answered, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we're getting to Liverpool because you got the problem is what you said. You obviously was texting your Spanish colleagues and you got Alonso sacked.
I didn't get Alonso sacked because I don't want him at Liverpool. So
One second. Hold a second. You wanted him in Liverpool. You said you kick out Slot and bring in Alonso.
If you were working as I said here, about Gerrard or Alonso, I would bring them in as a number two. Be the next big boy manager there. I wouldn't give Alonso the position now or Gerrard.
At least Alonso might be able to get the best out of words.
Like I would even take Moorinho ahead of them and just have them sit under. They need to sit under somebody that's won multiple trophies.
Come on, Alonso's won something, bro.
Bro, he's won something in some diddy German league here, right? Where you've only got two teams. Bayern Munich and Leverkusen might be able to say Dortmund, but Dortmund ain't even as good as they were before.
He's okay, right? You see the problem with things with Man United. I'm getting to a stage with Man United. Ferguson and Wenger almost killed off the managers market. They took over 2 decades of football, bro. 2 decades of football. Nobody, Moorinho, and Moorinho took over football for probably 25 years, quarter of a decade. And nobody really developed and really could say that's the next manager. Where before, you could see them coming through, winning our league, title on this. But the man dominated, killed the rest. So the only way you could be successful if you're successful outside the league and come in. But now they're saying, they're moaning because we saw an article saying that there's no English managers winning anything.
See,
It won the league, you know.
there's an answer to both of those things that you just said. So the whole thing of Wenger and Ferguson and Mourinho dominating English football, and we're talking about the Premier League here, for so long, is because there wasn't any innovation coming into the Premier League. Things that people like Pep were doing and other managers which were doing it outside the thing, they already ahead of our time in terms of the style of play, the tactics, all that kind of stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? We know the history of Dutch football and the creativity there, right? English football for a long time, right, it was very much 4-4-2 or long ball up to the front and all this kind of stuff, or have two good wingers go in, cross it, you got it was very straightforward English football. You know what I'm saying? And Ferguson was very fortunate that he had a very good crop of players come in around about the same time, because don't forget he was on the verge of being sacked before he started winning. And then Wenger was probably the most, how can I put it? The most player building creative manager, because he was the first one that I would look at and say, you know what, any player that goes to Arsene Wenger is going to become better. Yeah. He was taking wingers and making them strikers, and players that were personally centre midfield, making them. Players coming to Wenger in his early start year, right? Or just he can make into anything. He could flourish. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe better football was being played outside of the Premier League.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Better football was being played outside of the Premier League, which is why England couldn't win the European or World Cups, because all the best players and all the best style of football was being played outside of the country. You know what I'm saying? Now we start talking about England maybe showing that they can win the European or whatever now, because you got all these foreign managers coming in with their ideas. A lot of foreign players coming in. It's a different thing now.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Just that there's not many British players or English players in the league playing at a high level. Yeah, we're talking about their star players like Mount. You're going, oh god. You know what I'm saying? I say to people all the time, if you look at every position there is on a football pitch right now, right, and you say, let me name the top 2 players, right, in those positions in this country, in this country,
how many of them are English? You know what I'm saying? If you name CBs, an English centre back doesn't even come into that. You know what I'm saying? You name the left backs, right backs, we ain't got the best there. You know what I'm saying? So like
centre mid, no.
You know what I'm saying? You might have had an argument, right, when Kane was in England, because he was still putting up the numbers. But now that is firmly in Haaland's hands, and then who after Haaland? You're probably looking. You're not even looking at number 9s anymore. You're probably looking at more of the attacking players like the Salahs.
And bro, I tell you straight, Semenyo is gonna cause a problem.
He is.
And I think, bro, he's like Sterling, but thicker. You know what I mean? Like a big version of Sterling, bro. And if he might even overtake Saka as the best right winger.
Yeah, he is that guy. Semenyo is that guy. I'm telling you now, right? Semenyo was just he for him to do what he was doing, right? At Bournemouth. You know what I'm saying?
He's going to Messi, bro.
Now, to come to Man City now, with all them ballers around you, under a manager like Pep, I said it in the group yesterday, right? He has everything he needs now to become one of the best attacking footballers that the Premier League has seen. He has it.
And the thing is, it's testament that basically he obviously goes through the academy system, and then he ends up in I think it's Bristol City or Bristol whatever his career, and he's kind of worked his way hard, and I will say to a lot, and we lose a lot of young players because of that whole I never really quite made, but he fought his way up and focused, and he got better and better, and he produced the levels, and it's taken him a few years because he's 23, 24 now, around about that age group, and but it's taking years, but yeah, man, he's ready for it, bro. Instead of being in Man City, getting a drip drab opportunity, it's better for some players to get out there and play football. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I like about him as well is that he was at Bournemouth, and with all the interest shown in him, right?
Still went out there playing ball.
The guy never there's none of that nonsense you see a lot of footballers
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
He humbly went about his business. Like I said, he was still balling out at Bournemouth, giving them 100%. The move from Bournemouth to Man City almost was done silently. You know what I'm saying? Under the radar. It's just one day you just wake up, he's at Man City. You know what I'm saying? There was none of this going into the media, releasing statements and all. It was just, and he got to Man City and he just come along and just get on with his game.
Yeah,
straight. And that's I like that about him. And I think, you know what, his attitude, like I said, mixed with the players he's now about and the manager he's under, he's laughing. He's laughing.
No. I think definitely Semenyo's there. And when we got connected to him, I thought, we do need him, but I know we're overloaded.
That'd be a mistake for him.
Yeah. No. I think if he came into Man United, he should have done it in the summer, and instead of
Man United's not the club for him.
Okay, what's that?
Man United are rubbish right now. Don't give no. I'm not even. This ain't even a banter thing here.
Yeah.
Semenyo right now, the way he's playing,
If
he goes to Man United, he's going to get lost in the team. And then suddenly we're going to start talking. You see how we're bigging him up now?
Yeah.
If we went to Man United, by next season, we're going to start talking about he needs to leave the club.
Yeah.
Because the setup at Man United is not equipped for him right now. And even to a certain degree, as much as I want him at Liverpool, he's probably made the right choice in going to Man City. Maybe even Arsenal would have been better than Liverpool for him as well.
I think it would have been good for him if Liverpool was in for him from the summer. As Salah goes out, it would be perfect for him then.
Yeah.
But we don't know where Salah is going to be at the end of this window.
In fact, that probably would have been a better move for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Bringing Semenyo rather than Isaac. Once we signed Ekitike, going for Semenyo, right? So
Well, that would
Salah's
be better
off now, right?
Yeah.
And he would have been in that position.
Yeah.
And then if he leaves at the end of this season, we've got Semenyo in there.
Bro, Semenyo. And then Semenyo can go both sides. Easy. So, okay, so let's not avoid the main subject at the point. Man United has appointed Carrick as interim manager of
I know you Man United fans love him, but when I hear that just sounds like the brunt of some kind of joke for me. Why is Michael Carrick manager of Man United, even on the interim?
Bro.
Like,
Listen.
What has he done to earn that?
Bro,
What?
listen. Right, he's interim manager. Basically, it's your thing. He's got a couple months to impress. Yeah.
Why? Why has he even been given a couple months to impress? That's what I'm asking. What has he done?
He's done all right, bro.
Where?
Oh my goodness.
Where has he done all right?
This geezer, man.
The guy took over Man United, right, when you guys...
And did all right.
3 games the guy played. How are you going to say he did all right for 3 games, bro?
Right. Where has he been, people? He's been at... Is it Middlesbrough or Sunderland?
And done what?
He's done Middlesbrough.
What did he do?
Been at Middlesbrough.
And did what?
Bro, he's done all right down there.
Did they get promoted?
Bro, it's not about promotion.
Where
It's what
did
he
they
do
finish?
to the club. It's what he do for the club, bro. And I've seen him improve their football. They've been competing down there, bro. They've been doing nice. And I feel that we have to. And I think clubs like Man United, like Liverpool, have to start to go, we've got to take risk with getting these managers in. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get risky with getting managers. You can't...
No, man.
Listen,
Go.
Oh,
Stop it, bro.
Stop it, bro. So tell me what managers are available now.
The thing is this year.
Okay. Let me know. Okay, let me know. This is the reality, yeah. Amarim has played. Listen, I wanted Amarim to be successful, people. But sorry. You don't put in 2 poor performances that his team has done against Wolves and Leeds and be so bossy. Yeah. In a thing, Rob. So you're gonna get sacked in the morning, bro, because you can't be openly costing off your buses, bro. You haven't done nothing to cost off the buses. So he got sacked. That's what it is. Right now, in this place, right now, in the team, we're looking at the situation going, right, who do we get in?
Okay.
You can't
Let me
you can't call it Ancelotti.
Would you have Kieran McKenna as your manager? The current Leicester manager. Would you have him as your manager?
The one that was the ex-Man United, he was in the Man United. He's one at Ipswich. Was he at Ipswich?
I think so.
Yeah. He was at Ipswich. He got Ipswich.
Would you have him as your manager?
When I said to him, I would said, you know what? Yeah.
He's a better choice than Carrick.
Yeah.
So why have you not gone for someone like him? Okay, let me put it this way.
No. Honestly, I agree with you that one. I agree with you. Yeah. I agree with you. Or maybe he's not available.
That statement of who's available, right, is a dumb statement. And I'll tell you why it's a dumb statement, right? Because any manager you go for, right, he's at a club already, so he's not available. You're always bringing a manager in from somewhere else.
Alonso's not available. Well, he's available.
I'm saying the person has to be sacked.
Yeah.
But 9 out of 10 times, yeah, right, when a manager comes into another club, he's leaving another team. So most times, the managers that people go for are not available. So for us to be making a statement, it's not a case of who's available. If you want a guy, you go for him, innit? You pay whatever money, you pay whatever compensation or whatever you pay, and you get your guy in. But it's not about who's available.
But Amarim, okay, right.
Amarim, you guys, your guy took him from Sporting.
Okay. So when we sacked Amarim, would you say that was an unjust sacking? Because you've been cussing Amarim. Amarim's been debating your jokes. Yes,
Amarim had to go.
Okay, cool.
Based on what's going on with United, you might as well just kept him to the end of the season. United are not doing nothing for this season. There's nothing for you to win. There's nothing for you to achieve.
Why keep him?
Why not?
If he's going the wrong way?
No, hear what I'm saying here, right? If you guys could have said to yourself, just for the stability of the team, right, regardless of whatever, so for stability team, we just let him finish the season. There's nothing that Carrick can come in. What's Carrick coming in now? What's he going to do? You're not going to win any cups. Yeah, right? Right now, all you're fighting for is maybe like a Europa spot. You're not going to get into Champions League. So,
well, he still can.
You're not going to get into Champions League. You're fighting for another European. You're fighting for Thursday night football, bro. You're not fighting for
the shocking thing is, guys, this is the shocking facts when it comes to Man United. Do not ask me how we only 3 points behind Liverpool. How are we 3 points behind Liverpool?
But how many?
Okay, out of 10, yeah. If I give Liverpool out of 10 in terms of levels of his season, just say Arsenal is 9 out of 10, Man City is 8 out of 10. I would say Villa is 7 because they've been hot and patch, yeah. I would give Liverpool 6 going on 7. No, 7. 67, 6. Just underneath Villa, yeah, because they haven't really had you haven't got firing yet.
I disagree with you.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, so
I disagree with you because I'm actually giving Liverpool less. I'll give them 4 out of 10 for this season. Liverpool been shocking, bro.
But the thing is, you've been better than Man United.
The only reason Liverpool are where they are, yeah, right, is because of our team is not playing well together as a team.
Are you better than Man United?
No. Here I'm saying. Our team is not playing well together as a team. Just like Man United are not playing well together as a team. Where Liverpool have overcome here is the individual qualities. Do you understand? So, for example, here, right, you guys haven't got anybody up top here which is better than Isaac or Ekatike.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's those little bit individual qualities. Like, we can play for a bad game for the whole game. One cross in here, Ekatike has that quality to get us a goal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And don't forget, if you look here, stats-wise, no team in the Premier League this season has won more games, yeah, right, in the last 5 minutes of a game than Liverpool.
Yeah.
We were playing bad for the whole game.
Yeah.
And then suddenly we would get one chance here, XTK will put it in and we're good. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Liverpool this season, overall as a team performance, 4 out of 10. We've been shocking. We've literally got by because of the individual skills and performances.
So where does Man United fit in that? Because we can't be more Liverpool.
No, I'm telling you now, you may not agree with me. I'm giving Man United 4 out of 10 as well. The same nonsense Liverpool on, the same nonsense Man United on. And don't forget, and this backs up my statement. I said from the beginning of the season, if Liverpool don't be careful and get rid of Slot now, despite the fact he just won a title, we have another Amarim on our hands.
So
I compared us to the Man United manager.
So you're Slot out?
I'll start out from February. Let me give you this stat, bro, right? This is go to show you, right? Everyone was banging off about how Salah did good last season.
Yeah.
Salah was I can't remember if he won the
goal. Yeah, man, he smashed it. I told you on this show that was the Indian summer. But that was a lie.
Salah smashed it, right, from August to February.
Yeah.
Liverpool won the title come February, March.
Yeah, correct.
Do you know that from February this year to today, Salah's only scored 6 goals for the club?
The day after he signed the contract?
I'm saying, literally, 6 goals in what? We're in. My mind's gone blank now.
We're a year later.
Yeah. So like, you're talking about 6.
He's had a whole year.
So like, literally, so February, if we said February, that means 9 months, yeah. And then we're in January now, so say 10 months, 11 months, yeah, right? Since he's had, and in that space, he's done 6 goals. That is shocking. That's less than a goal a month. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro?
Yeah,
that's how
not
bad
good.
it is when you divide it like that. So it's really bad.
Is it 350 a week he's getting?
So you know what I'm saying? So
That's not bad, you know.
That's our top goal scorer. And that's the reason why we won the title last season. If you take away all of Salah's goals last season, we don't win the title.
You don't win the title.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So Liverpool right now, like I said, we're in a shocking place. We can say the same thing about Ekitike. Take away the goals Ekitike has scored for us this season. We're below United.
Yeah.
100%. So yeah, we've been bad.
But for all Man United's trash, and we got no midfield, bro. We got no midfield. Yeah, we are 3 points from Champions League. That's how I see it. Fundamentally, if you're the management team going, is Amarim, are we going to be praying every week, or do we need somebody to say, yo, let's play solid ball now and get to the Champions League? Okay, because then you
guys are where you are, right?
We just need to get centre midfielders. If we get centre midfielder in now,
your problem is worse than just a centre midfielder. A centre midfielder ain't going to fix nothing for United. You got the problem.
Sorry. You get Embrema. Okay, look at our team now, yeah? And you get Embrema and Diallo back from Africa, yeah? And Mesrari, yeah? You know what I'm saying? Then Dallo is on the bench, yeah? I'm looking at the 4-4, like the 4-4 system, 4 at the back. You bring in Dallo. You rotate Durgu every time Durgu and Luke Shaw is left back, yeah? You know what I'm saying? You play, when you know what I'm saying? Okay, right, and then
who have been your best players this season? In your opinion, your top 3 players this season?
Mbremo's been up there, and even though he ain't played that I still think there's more to come out of him. I believe Konya's been good, bit patchy at times, but it's just because sometimes he just aren't players on the same wavelengths. And I think Diallo has been good as well.
So, from your own confession, two of your best players have been your new players that have come in.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
the rest of your team hasn't changed. The rest of your players are not playing any better. You know what I'm saying?
No, Delit's been a beast this season, but Delit's out injured at the moment.
My thing is this year, right? The problem at United, there's a deeper problem at United here where certain attitudes need to change. Them guys have done well because they brought in their own attitude and they maintained it.
Yeah.
But the players that have been there, they're still on the same madnesses as they were as last season when you guys finished 14th, 15th. And don't forget, we're only halfway during the season. There's no guarantee that you guys are even going to finish in the top 10 because you're saying that you guys are only 3 points from Liverpool, right? But you're also only like a few points from whoever's like 10th. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we're above Chelsea. We're above the World Club champions.
In fact, let me deep it for you. Yeah, Man United are 7th place right now on 32 points here, right?
Yeah.
Crystal Palace are in 13th place here on 28, only 4 points behind you.
And imagine,
you know what I'm saying? There's no guarantee you're going to finish in the top 10.
So why are you pointing out Crystal Palace for? They're going to lose Gay.
No, but my point being right, that
there's not much in there. From Tottenham up to Man United, up to Liverpool. Okay, 10 points behind Liverpool. If you go 10 points behind Liverpool, Lee, then you go to Bournemouth in 15th. Yeah? So really, whoever puts a good run in this second half of the season, bro, you can get a Champions League spot. And you know, and I know, Villa, big up to Steve Green out there still, is going to trip over.
I reckon Liverpool are going to fall down at that ranking as well, by the way. I can see Liverpool finishing this season probably about 7th, where United are. Our defenders are dropping like flies, especially our right backs. Isak's out. Not sure how long he's out for. Ekitike, he's got to find fitness again after being injured. Liverpool right now, for me, are not getting Champions League. Even though we're in a Champions League spot, I don't see us.
Let's grab him back. Okay, he says grab him back.
No, I don't want to sell him.
He says let's grab him back.
The problem isn't our team. The problem is the manager. We get a decent manager in. No, seriously.
Okay.
Let me put it this way. Our team last season, when we won that title, were the strongest team in the league.
Whatever new manager had to break. Like, look at Arsenal. Look at Man United. When you come after a great manager, you have to have that process. You're just so lucky that happened in the most deadest season ever that you won the league by accident, by default.
I'm not going to argue. I agree.
But so it covered the fact that basically the manager actually did what other new managers don't do, and actually kind of let the man run the game. Oh, you just go out there and play. Just carry on playing like you play. And then he's now implementing his own team. And it's going to take a season or two, bro. Believe in the process.
Okay, listen. When Amarim came to Man United,
Sorry, that was wicked.
Yeah, one of the things that I remember I said, one of the problems I said that he had was he came to United and he was trying to implement his system into the thing. I said, you've come into the season. If I remember right, he didn't come in September, did he?
No, he came in this time last year.
Yeah, so I remember I said, look, just come to the team.
Yeah, just before the
4-4-2 or whatever. Just stabilize the team and get you to the end of the season. And then you try and do your thing in the off season. You build your thing, yeah, right? Liverpool's manager did the complete opposite. He decided he's going to keep what Klopp had.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And okay,
which is good. Which is good idea. Good idea. Good idea, man. Good idea.
We won the title on that.
Yeah.
We won the title on that because if you clock it, he started playing the new formation. He started playing.
Yeah.
He started playing about March after we had already won the season, and then we saw the results dropping from then. And then they come to the new season. He's carried on playing that formation. I just think, regardless of who you are, it's like, let me put it this way. Let's say, for example, you turn around and say, Marx, I don't want to run Affinity Extra no more, I want you to take over. I'm not going to change anything that works.
Yeah.
You got the whole setup here, everything already. Everything can stay there. I'm just going to hit play, let that team run, and keep things running smooth. I'm not going to say, I'm going to get rid of all the screens and the laptops and the cameras and stuff like that and bring a whole bunch because I want it to be more mine. If it's working, what am I changing it for?
Yeah.
He's come in for the first season. It was working. Why are you coming? It just bemuses me. You've won a title on the system.
Yeah.
You've won a title on the system. What possession you say?
I just think he had a bag of cash.
I won a title on that system. Let's see if I can change another to a new system. Why are you tempting fate? Keep with the same thing.
Yeah. Wow. But it definitely won him out, don't it?
And then even if you check, and this is the other thing which is dumb. If you see you change the system, but you keep the players the same in terms of how they play. So, for example, in the Klopp system, right, that he adopted, when he came in, he kept the Klopp system and then he made Gravenberch a defensive midfielder. This season, you change the system and he makes Gravenberch
box to box.
Central, box to box. You know what I'm saying? So he's no longer just sitting there, he's going up top, and sometimes when they're on a counter-attack, Gravenberch ain't there to cover the spot.
Yeah.
All last season, he was there to cover the spot.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, change the tactic, but then at least keep the personnel kind of doing the same kind of jobs. You know what I'm saying? So that way it kind of still works.
Yeah.
So now we're playing a formation where whenever we're on the counter-attack now, there's nobody there to clean up.
Okay.
So Liverpool, they're fourth and they get 4 out of 10 for me, man. This season has been shocking. Shocking, bro.
4 out of 10.
I say slot out Marcus in, bro.
But now, I'm looking at this. But if we go a little bit higher, though, still, we're gonna go a little bit higher. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I do think going back to the Man United scenario, I'm annoyed that I wanted Amarim to have more time, but
why?
When you have to go. I
agree with you. Yeah, I think just getting to the end of the season, but I wonder what your reason is.
But when you just need to say, right, if you want to really get into your system, just get that midfield. I want to see what it would be like with a better midfield. Yeah. But you gotta be careful, man, because these young managers and young footballers, they seem to be just open up, just kind of like a bit too open. And you as an owner, bro, you got billions in your hands. You're a billionaire. And some little boy come tell you what's going on. Nah, bro, nah. So for me, you still I didn't want Man United to end up in a bit of a verbal war every press conference. You know what I'm saying? You're not no Moorinho. You know what I'm saying? Moorinho comes in with trophies around his necks. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You say, come win. You know what I mean? It comes like this and says, I am the special one. Man, people thought it's a joke. I'm special. And he proved it. So after one city, straight away he made an impact. You know what I mean? Set your team up. It went, ooh, this team is a bit different. And when he went along and he did a thing, you know what I mean? So he proved it. So for me, I had to go. I think Carrick, I just feel that there's an opportunity for a manager here. You know what I'm saying? At Man United. And I feel that whoever's good, they got some good players there now. You've said we've seen they got enough players there to do something. Just need to sort out that centre midfield is a legacy of poor purchases. Casemiro
Let me ask
was the
you
last
this
minute thing.
Do you think that there has to be a change in the mentality of the Man United as a club and Man United fans? And what I mean by that is this.
Expectation.
Expectations. Tottenham, when you see they had Pochettino, Pochettino did a very good job with them, right? Got them playing football, got them into final, blah, blah, this and the other. Suddenly, all the Tottenham fans started getting on this team thinking they were top 14.
Yeah.
But actually, you're still Tottenham.
You've
You've got a good manager. He's doing a good job with you guys, but you're Tottenham, bruv. You're not top 14. You're not a team that anybody's looking at thinking you're going to win the Premier League. Do you know what I'm saying? Right now, and this is part of the problem that Liverpool had for years, Man United have this problem where we are Man United. We're supposed to be challenging for the title. Well, okay, your history says that. But maybe the realistic thing for you to do is look and say, look, right now, we've got this squad, and this squad is let's get into Europe team.
Yeah.
Not let's win the title and challenge Arsenal, Man City team. And I think when you change your mentality here, right? One, you put less pressure on the manager to come in and have to be trying to push for things that the club is saying you have to push. Two, puts less pressure on the players, because now the players, maybe they feel a bit more, they can be a bit more creative or take more risks because, you know what, this is where we are. And they accept that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that you don't try and win things. Every team wants to win something. I mean, Leicester came, they won the title, right? They're happy. But at the same time, when you accept where you are, I think it releases a certain pressure on the team, the managers and whatnot, for them to be able to actually perform better, because there isn't that additional pressure of we are Man United. If you see you're walking into Man United as a club, as a team now, they're taking you around, they're showing you all the trophies, the whole club, this is the Man United ethos, blah, blah. Actually, bro, that ain't been the Man United thing for how many years? This is where we are now. We're bringing you in because we need you to do a job and help us to make this team secure. I think that's what needs to change. That's just my opinion anyway. Rather than thinking, you know what, we are Man United, we're supposed to be in the top 4. And then every manager that comes in is under that pressure to hit top 4.
Okay. Yeah, the problem is, like Man United, bro. Liverpool's the same. Arsenal to a certain extent. It's just you can't hide from the expectation. You can't, bro. You can't hide from it because you still got. You know what I mean? Liverpool when you was in your dark decades. You know what I mean? You guys were just talking about Dalglish, Roshi, Barnsley, you know what I'm saying? You're just talking about it all. You can't hide away from history. And I think legacy also puts pressure on the today people. And end of the day, whoever restarts the legacy of Man United, because the elements are there, bro. It's just like Nokia. Remember we discussed about Nokia phones, But a sell by date went out, you know what I mean? And I didn't recognize a company around the corner from them, Man City, was doing the right thing. Even though it was a bit funny at first, but it became something serious. So when they got Pep in, it just became a major issue. So for me, it's not so much expectations of the fans. I think you gotta have expectations when it comes to Man United. You can't hide from that. It just got to. It's like Chelsea, bro. Chelsea wasn't nothing special, bro, until Moorinho come in. Before the money came in at Chelsea, bro, Dennis Wise was the all-time great. You know, no wonder. Chelsea. You know what I mean? It's like Chelsea. You know what I mean? But now, because of money, people are talking about them, but they don't have that foundation. When you see the youths with Man City shirts on, you laugh. Because that's bubblegum. You know what I mean? They heritage. They ain't football heritage. Man United, Liverpool, Arsenal, that's football heritage. Them other clubs, man, as much as Arsenal, yes, they have, when it comes to European, it may not have been as successful as, but when it comes to London clubs, that's the team that I've always known. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Obviously, I know other clubs. I've seen every club in London, have their little stints up there. Charlton, everybody has a stint. But Arsenal is foundation. So, we're cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that fact. And I think the pressure at Man United is the pressure at Man United. Just get over it. You need to do it. You need to get the right players in.
This is why I say that the expectations be lowered. Okay, let's take a look at Liverpool. Liverpool going through this season, where we wasn't winning the Premier League.
Yeah.
But at each point through that that season, we had star players across the team. Whether we're talking about the Fowlers, the Owens, the McManamans, we had the Gerrards, the Alonsos. You know what I'm saying? We've had players throughout the years. When you're going further back, we've had the players over the years where you would expect that we've got the players that should be able to bring back the glory days of Liverpool. Whether that happened or not, but we had the players. I don't think Man United have that now. So for that expectation to be there with the crop of players you've got, like I said, when you mentioned your best players, I'm in total agreement with you. I think Cunha and Mbeumo have been like a revelation for Man United. And without them this season, you guys are even in worse position.
We'll be dead, man.
Do you know what I'm saying?
We'll be dead.
But the problem is, I feel United need another like 5-6 Mbeuemos and Cunhas. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like players of that mentality and quality to come in and to deliver like the way them two guys have done. And that's what I mean in terms of lower expectations. Like, you can't. It's like we do video editing, right? We do all these big 4K video edits and whatnot, right? You slap an M4 chip in front of me, right? I'm expecting he's gonna do a thing. You come and give me like an Intel Gold chip, right? I can't have the same expectations. It's still a MacBook, but my expectation has to be different because I'm thinking, you know what, I can't do the same editing. And that's what I'm talking about. It's like, you got to look at your squad and think, this is where we're at now. This is the manager we have. This is the squad we have. So, yes, we are Man United, but we have to be realistic in the fact that we ain't getting nowhere with these players. You know what I'm saying? That squad right now, if any Man United tells me you got a squad right now that can win the title, I'm going to laugh. Because you haven't. And that's what I'm saying is that the expectations have to be lowered based on where the club is at. When you see you start bringing in players in...
But, bro, right back now, looking at the top four and the performances, I believe we can be in the top four. If the manager, a bit of luck, a bit of focus, we can be there.
But like I said, it's the
Villa goes back to Europe, and it's in trophies, FA Cup. It's a combination
of things, though. It's like I said, it's not, when you're looking at the club, it's not just the one thing. It's like it's what players have we got, what manager have we got, and how the players adapting to what the manager's doing. Do you know what I'm saying? Villa,
and that's why Amarim wasn't working, because they weren't adapting to what he was doing. So what I'm saying, you're better off. You had two teams that you should run through. Listen, end of the day, we should be right up there. We could be in third place right now if we didn't mess up them so-called on paper easy games. Everton at home, West Ham at home, Wolverhampton at home.
But it's the combination of both. It's not just the players. Like, it's the manager. It's like the manager having the right players. And this, I'll give you an example. Your best manager for me, right, since Ferguson's gone, it's been Moorinho.
Moorinho
for me has been your best manager, right?
100%,
The guy is there at the club. He's doing a good job. If you look at all the managers that have been at United, I think he's got the best win ratio, right? The guy is complaining that Man United are losing games. He's complaining, saying, we need a new defender. We need a new defender. We need a new defenders here. The board were not giving the guy the money to buy the new defenders. They sack the guy, and then the following season, they go and pay 80 million on Maguire. Where's the sense in that?
But that's always you, man. That's the American
that
vision.
80 million, right? Mourinho will never spend that on Maguire. I'm telling you now, give that 80 million to Mourinho, right? He's going to get a defender that's either better than Maguire, or he's going to bring in about 2-3 defenders which he thinks he can do the job.
But that's they're the different purchasing system now. They're more better when it comes to buying players.
Yeah, I agree with that, because I think Cunha and Mbeumo were great, but like I said, you need another 3-4 of those type of players. Do you know what I'm saying? Because essentially it's like you've got dead food all around them. And them man could do all they want to do, but if the people around him are not doing the job,
you're stuck. You're stuck. Absolutely stuck. No, 100%. I hear we going. But now, looking at the top though, because time's going. Gee whiz, time is going. But look at the top now. So we're Anthony. We actually we have to discuss. Arsenal's in for everything. In for Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup. And in for Coca-Cola Cup, or AKA One Blows. Is it called One Blows now? What is it called?
I don't know what it's called.
Carabao Cup, you know what I'm saying? Carabao Cup, man. You know what I'm saying? I call them Fruit Twist Cup, you know what I mean?
You know, my only thing for Arsenal right now, right, is there's the fire that I saw Arsenal start the season with. Something's changing. Something's changing. they're winning games still, but they're not winning them as convinced as before. Even that game, was it Wolves?
Yeah.
The 3 goals in that game, they didn't score one.
We didn't score one. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2 own goals by Wolves, right? And then it's mad. So it's like, I'm just thinking, you know, what is happening now with Arsenal?
If Man City gets a defender,
if they get Gahey,
but I said it, you know. So
I'm just saying it straight. I mean, the likelihood is because Liverpool have actually, despite the talk, it looks like Liverpool are looking towards other defenders at the moment.
Cool.
So it looks like Gahey will probably end up going to City unless Liverpool somehow pull it off again. But I don't know. Arsenal are winning games, but something definitely has changed, and we're literally at midway point of the season now. Yeah, right. We've got another 18 games to go. So like,
and they've been by far the best team, but they're only 6 points away.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And I think there was a point where they were even more points ahead than they are now. So it's like, what has happened? What has changed? I don't know. And I think part of the problem for them is going to be the fact that Gyökeres still hasn't found the form he had when he was over.
Over in Portugal. Yeah. I don't know, bro.
Because don't forget, all last season, all we kept saying is, all Arsenal need is a striker. All Arsenal need is a striker. They've got that striker, but that striker ain't putting up numbers. You know what I'm saying? It's still the guys around him which are scoring the goals.
Score goals. Yeah. Medway-K's done all right. You know what I'm saying? So they got some good Martinez coming on doing his business. Trossard is having, I would say, sell him now because sell him at the end of the season because for me, Trossard is so good right now. You know, when players are just before World Cup, just quit on him now because it ain't gonna be this good again. You know what I'm saying? He's at the age now where you just sell him now. Get him to a Turkish or Italian club and sell him for good 30 million because he's on form right now.
No,
bro.
he is. Yeah,
fire.
And I think Arsenal's problem right now, if they lose like key defenders, they're in a problem because Man City have scored more goals than Arsenal this season. Yeah, because of Haaland. Where Arsenal are now is because their defense has been so tight. They've only what they conceded 14 goals they've conceded this season. Yeah, right. That's what's kept them, especially in some key games where teams are giving a problem. If you see they lose key defenders. If let's say, for example, Gabriel was to go out right now, we might see a change in terms of what happens at Arsenal. I don't know, but I definitely think something has changed. But Man City are on the hunt, and if Arsenal flop, it's a City title. That's what I think.
Okay. I do think, and I think even Anthony said at the beginning of the season. I think City is the one to watch out for. You know what I'm saying? And then if they get the combo right, Semenyo is just a massive for them. Absolutely massive. They sell a couple of them other strikers. Even at Man City now, you got like Semenyo. Is it Semenyo?
Yeah.
Semenyo, and you've got
Shirky. Man like that. They're big players, bro.
What do you do with all these players? Who's gone? Mamouche?
Yeah, well, Mamouche, like there was talk of him going anyway. I mean, to be fair, City got brought in players because there's certain man that left anyway. We're talking about big players like De Bruyne and whatnot. For me, that's De Bruyne going right is the Shirky. You know what I'm saying? In terms of creativity. Yeah. Grealish is gone. So they've got rid of players, but they've kind of maintained where they are.
Okay.
We'll see.
Well, let me see anyway. So and you got Arsenal. Can Arsenal do the Champions League? I don't think so.
We'll see. I mean, Champions League, only 1 goal has been scored against them, bro. That's big. That is quite big.
But Inter was the same in it, that beginning stage, innit? Inter was the same last season there where they're killing everybody in this.
Yeah.
And then when you get to the final, and you got, my goodness. And Barca, though, is going to get better.
Yeah.
Where's Barcelona in this? Jeez, the mid-table. Jeez. Nah, they'll get out of that. Because they got the Portuguese guy now. So, what's his name? Can't believe I forgot his name. But he's a good. He was at Man City. Good quality player. And I think he played there before as well, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. So looking at Champions League, can Real Madrid put it together? Alonso being sacked at Real Madrid. Can Real Madrid?
Yeah. Real Madrid, like
the club's run by the players. It's almost like a Man United.
Yeah, it's run by the players and the fans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
like the manager's just there to. If you gotta balance the board, fans and players. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your feelings about Vinny Jr.? Is he just? He's a player that they just need to get rid of.
I have a feeling that his head is out of
control.
I think his head is out of Real Madrid. I think he's been having conversations with his agent, and I just have a feeling that his head is kind of looking to see where he can go.
Yeah. Where can he go? The problem is, where can you go from Real Madrid?
There's places he can go, but the problem is that when you see
PSG don't want him.
PSG, I reckon, will take him because he'll be nice here alongside Dembele and them man. But the problem that any clubs have is that any player coming from Real Madrid is on some dumb wages, especially man like Vinny, Bellingham. You know what I'm saying? Like, who can afford you is more the question.
Bro,
them man will have to like be willing to drop their wages.
But them men are serious wages. Real Madrid just chance of money, bro, and they give it up to the players like it's crazy. Yeah, but either way, looking at Champions League, I think Bayern Munich's been doing good, but when it comes to it, they get beat, they lose. They lost to Arsenal. Quite just but saying it was kind of tightish at one stage and whatsoever. So,
but they're doing a job this season, and I think they're definitely in for a shout in terms of who can win the Champions League.
Yeah, no, 100%. Them, PSG, Man City. I don't really think Atlanta, Inter. They could, they're a team that you don't really want to play away, innit?
Inter's one of the funny ones. The problem with Inter is like, similarly to Arsenal, defensively they're very good.
Yeah.
But there's something missing up top. They're not getting the amount of goals that they should be getting. But defensively they're very good. I mean, like they're sitting in the 6th position right now. Apart from Arsenal, every team above them has conceded more goals.
More goals than them. You can see. Yeah. But it's just scoring the goals, isn't it?
So they just literally need to get someone that's going to be giving them goals right throughout their league as well as in the Champions League, and then.
Can you see any? Did you see anybody? Can you see Liverpool, Tottenham, or Newcastle or Chelsea?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Anybody below
but all them teams are above Barcelona right now.
But it's Barca, isn't it? It's Barca, bro. I mean, like, look at the players Barca has. This is Barcelona. Barcelona could like be playing terribly and then turn up and just rip any team. Do you know what I'm saying? In fact, every team below that 8th line here, right? The only team that might be able to do something is Barca, and that's only because it's Barca.
Yeah.
Every other team, as far as I'm concerned, your Champions League is done.
Do you think Napoli could get it together? Because they're doing so well in Serie A. And they're right down near the bottom.
The problem is, in Italy, Spain, Germany, Portugal, in these leagues, like you've got about 3 top teams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? About 3 teams, you say, okay, these are the teams that are going to challenge each season. Every other team is scrapping for everything else. You know what I'm saying? It's only in the Premier League where you've got like a bag of man that you say, okay, even though it's more likely going to be Arsenal or City or Liverpool, you know, wherever they go, they're going to get a tough game.
Yeah.
I don't think you get that as much in the other leagues.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like I look and I see these teams there, and I'm thinking, nah, I don't see Napoli doing it. If they're not doing it now, they're not going to do it.
Okay. So if we look at the all right, so can Arsenal win the Champions League? Okay, take your Liverpool van. I think for some reason.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
Arsenal historically have always had a team capable of winning the Champions League.
But they just don't do it.
Going back, they just don't do it.
They've never won the Champions League.
All this league business don't make no difference. When it comes down to it, and getting to the final and win it, Arsenal have not been able to do it. So we're talking about the Arsenal team, which has had the Thierrys, the Bergkamps, the Pires, the Ljungbergs, the Vieiras. They've had ballers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's only now, we've got a team that can win it. You've always had a team that can win it.
What? They still ain't won anything from under Arteta, have they? Have they won anything under Arteta?
Not anything of note.
From the FA Cup? Wow.
That's why Arsenal fans are gunning for him.
Should Arteta be sacked after this season?
If he don't win at least one major trophy this season, he has to go. He has to go. Him and Slot, they can walk out together. Put them on the same bus. And get them both out.
Oh, bro, crazy. FA Cup, let's have a look at the next set of fixtures. Obviously, Man United's kicked out of this cup anyway, so yeah. So Arsenal, they got a decent game in the next one. They got their home to Wigan. That's another little clapping.
It depends what Arsenal doing. If they put out some silly team, you might get a bit of love.
Hey, listen, Aston Villa versus Newcastle. You know what I'm saying?
Very big
That's going to be a big game.
Yeah.
Birmingham City versus Leeds. Yo,
Yeah.
that's an old time, you know what I mean?
That's
Hooligan game,
yeah.
man. It's a hooligan game, man. So, yo, police, be out there. You know what I mean? They can't have it on the same day. All police need to be at the Blues ground, man, because that's going to be crazy. What else is there?
Liverpool Brighton is going to be a good game.
Oh, bro. Yeah. You know what, bro? You better got knocked out, bro, because we go to Anfield would not be. And you guys mash us up. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
No. Yeah, you can keep the FA Cup this season, mate. You know what I mean? I'd rather get knocked out by Brighton at home than Liverpool away. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, bro. All day, every day. Wrexham's at home after the giant killing that they did. Beating Nottingham Forest, isn't it? Big time Wrexham. Well, how do you feel about Wrexham and this whole glamour club?
It doesn't bother me, to be fair.
Okay, cool.
I'd leave people to do their business. I'm not bothered.
Yeah, man, because they're now the big club in Wales now, really.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Who's Macclefield's got? After they put that beating down on them.
Wait, yeah. Where's Macclesfield?
Oh, they got Brentford's. Okay. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, they probably get mashed up.
Well, you say that, look, they just knocked out a Premier League team, bro, so...
Yeah, no one's making a mistake. No, when you beat a Premier League team, the next Premier League team is going, watch ya. Yo. They fix up. They fix up different, man. They fix up different from when you get that experience, that near experience anyway. Still, yeah. So you got that, and obviously, guys, you know, Semenyo didn't scoring once again. In the first leg, obviously, when we're recording the show, we've seen the first leg against Man City, and we got Arsenal versus tonight. Who's Arsenal got any other in the
I'm not even sure, you know.
Is it Arsenal? Oh, wait, you serious? 1 second. Arsenal's game. 1 second. Let's go. We got. Oh goodness, I can't believe. 1 second. Football scores of
We'll
victory.
get there.
Chelsea. When we're at Chelsea.
Yeah.
This is only Chelsea's only way of winning the trophy. Innit?
I think Chelsea lose tonight. Chelsea haven't got enough about them to take out this Arsenal team, in my opinion. I might be wrong. They might throw up a surprise, but this Arsenal team, if they play their full team against Chelsea...
Right, we ain't talked about it, yeah? But Maresca getting sacked.
Did he get sacked? Or was it like he... I won't even say he got pushed out.
The World Club Championship. He's won it.
What is that? What is that?
The World Club Championship,
okay,
bro.
Nobody puts any weight in that. That World Cup Championship is no different than winning,
man, it's got weightage,
winning
man.
Community Shield.
It's got weightage.
It's not. For the fans, maybe, but like club-wise, it's nothing. The fans can go back saying we're the best in the world. Like, you can have a Wolves go into there, win the cup, and then suddenly all their fans will be singing we're the best club in the world. Look what you guys did.
What were you guys me?
Look what you guys did, yeah, right? Finish 15th year and somehow you're in this tournament. It's like... It don't make no sense, bro.
But nah. Chelsea... my guy is Rossignol. Interesting.
Yeah, and I'm not even going to take nothing from his first game. You play some diddy team.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, he was going on like to say, yeah, it was a good game, good for the lads. Like, mate, you didn't play anyone special.
Did you see him get cussed though? You see that when he got cussed? Yeah, he cussed out a fan. Yeah.
Oh.
So somebody got bright on him and he was like, you beep, 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 beep. And they said, oh, manager, notice how they pick up that. I'm sure other managers done that, but anyway. So, but Liam, hopefully all the best for him, because I do want to see the success of players with managers with African descent in their blood system, whether it's whatever percentage it is. You know what I'm saying? I want to see them be successful, because it's very, very hard as a black manager. And the Celtic manager found out how hard it is, man. And getting sacked within a month.
That was a bad move for him. A very bad move.
Clubs like, when you go for it's hard for me sometimes. The struggle of a black manager is that when you go into a culture which is not for you, you're going against the board which is not for you, and you're going against players who go, nah. You know what I'm saying? You know, you have to almost be one of the lads, even though culturally you might not be one of the lads, yeah? You know what I'm saying? You can't flow with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, to win them over, it's hard.
Like, whether fans want to admit it or not, as a black manager in the Scottish League, he had it against him already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't care who wants to admit it or who's listening, he had it against him already.
Because John Barnes had it against him. John
Barnes only got in there because of Doug Leash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If Doug Leash wasn't the director or whatever it was, what position he had, John Barnes don't get that position. If that was a boys' club decision, you know what I'm saying? That was a boys' club decision. I'm in here, let's bring in Barnesy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But any other day, he's like, so I don't know who made the decision for that last Celtic manager. Someone did. I don't know if their wife is black or I don't know. But someone made that decision.
Yeah.
I felt for him it was the wrong decision to agree to go, and for the club it was the wrong decision because I think he wasn't ready for that club.
Okay.
Because what had he done before?
Yeah.
And that's the thing for me. It's like I rate clubs when they give managers a chance. Do you know what I'm saying? I do. So there's that side of things where it's like give managers a chance, but at the same time you also go way up and say, okay, we've had managers with bigger reputations come here, which have not been able to do the job, and we get rid of them quick. So why would you just go and choose this random guy and just say you're going to throw him in there? It was against him already. And he should look at it and say, you know what? You had like Steven Gerrard and all these other managers with reputable names coming in. Yeah, right, into the Scottish League.
Yeah.
And they've gone. What chance have I got there? Because literally, there's I can't remember there was a film I was watching here, right? And in that film, someone said to the person, it was a sports film, and they said to the person, they're literally watching you, yeah, right? If you lose your next game, you're going to get the sack. So you need to win all your games. You know,
yeah, man.
And that's what I felt it was for him. It's like he was on the countdown from the time he signed the paper.
And you know what's weird? It's like we talk like this, bro, and I just don't think. I think people would say, "Shut up, you guys are chatting rubbish," but I just don't think they got this. There's an unseen high expectation of itself. You know what I mean? It would say for black people in all walks of life, not just being a striker, being a right back, being a left back, being a worker, everyday job what we do every day. You know, we just do not have liberties right in 2026. Yo, it's peak out here.
No, it is. I said it.
It doesn't change. It don't change.
I said it just to a couple of people before you, right? There would have been those that would have looked and said, "Who's this black manager coming in?"
Yeah.
And then when he got sacked, they would have seen, "Oh, that's what happens when you put a black manager in."
Yeah.
There would have been those that would have said that.
Yeah.
Again, the only way that he's won in anything there is like whatever compensation package he got. That's it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because let's not get it twisted, yeah, right? Even when at places like Celtic, Rangers, all these places, even though they're smaller clubs than what we get in the Premier League, the compensation package when you get sacked, you're not talking about like a few £100. You're still talking about
man. It's
like
it
5-digit, 6-digit numbers.
Yeah, you get niced up, man. You got niced up, but I'm sure they got clauses to put themselves in them short ones, man, as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and whatsoever. But now, guys, as we exit the show, as it closed down, right. So we getting filming just before the semi-finals of the African Cup of Nations. Big up to the African Cup of Nations. You're seeing quality players.
Yeah.
They're actually talking about more players are now playing for their parents' nation rather than playing for their enslavement state. I'm not saying much about it. I'm not questioning France too much, yeah, England. But anyway, you're playing where you should be playing for. You're not doing a Saka or Medweke. And it's a shame because even Heaven has said that he's not, even though his grandparents are Ghanaian, he's not going to be playing for Ghana. For me, yo, yeah.
You better, because he ain't good enough to play for England. So you might as well go and play for Ghana, bro.
Bro, they just, bro, anyway, let's not get there. But anyway, it's funny because they got that guy who did the frozen statue thing in it. Yeah. And for Congo, and one of the Northern African teams who think they're in a different continent, they think they're in Europe. You know what I'm saying? Took a mick out of it, and there's been a lot of feedback about it, and it's you have to. Yeah, it's Africa just needs to free itself from the tyranny of Europe. But now from it just needs to be now. Do what, like when you see China, India, step out. You know what I'm saying? Be independent. Use your own. Take control of yourself.
That's a big thing. And I think it's very. It's in black culture when it comes to things like the football and stuff like that. There's this thing of we have to play in England, right, to be big or to do this and the other. Yeah. The Saudi league is doing big things now because they said we're doing our own thing. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to like do this and the other. The Saudi players are happy playing in Saudi. Even though they do have the AFCON and then they have their own thing, but there needs to be just invest and put the money into developing your own league, developing your coaches, developing the coaching staffs and referees and all that kind of stuff, and do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? I think that will make a big step and statement for them. So that's what I would say they need to do.
Yeah, man. But a classic lineup that's happening now. This is at the stage that we look at the semi-finals, and this is the North Sub-Sahara versus the top of the North Africa, which is it's like the us versus them. You know what I mean? Obviously, we're Sub-Saharan, despite my complexion. But anyway, and basically it's Nigeria versus Morocco, Morocco, bro, they got a decent team, bro.
Yeah, they're balling, bro. They're balling.
Diaz and all these, they got some ballers. Hakeem, they got some good ballers. And Nigeria, I think, but Nigeria on the day they can kill anybody. Yeah, they can kill anybody. Absolutely kill anybody. I think especially because they're at the World Cup as well. Yeah. But they can get anyway. Who you going for?
I had to go for Morocco.
Okay, you're going with Morocco.
My heart wants to go with Nigeria.
Yeah, because Nigeria.
I look at who Morocco have got and what they're doing. I think Morocco just beats Nigeria in this game.
Yeah, man. Senegal versus Egypt.
That's a funny one because of Salah.
Oh, come on, man.
Let me finish. I want Senegal to win.
Yeah.
Again, right? Yeah. I think I do believe the same with Morocco. I think Egypt have just a bit more than Senegal, but I want Senegal to win. But the only reason I wouldn't be bothered if Egypt won, because right now Salah's found some form for Egypt. He's been scoring.
Oh my god!
So
how does Liverpool get involved in this?
So if he can carry that form to come back to the Prem, I'll be happy. And the only way you're gonna keep that form going, right?
Is playing the heat.
Playing. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bit of a weird one for me, but hand on heart and stuff. Senegal and Nigeria are the two teams I want to come out of those games or those semi-finals winning, and then see a Senegal-Nigeria final. That would be nice.
Senegal-Nigeria final, 100% nice.
That's what I'd be
100%. And that'd be probably one of the first times in North Africa when you host it. That two sub-Saharan teams have come out there and done the thing. So keep doing what you do, man. And I said Nigeria, with all the corruption, the foolishness, the division, the foolishness that happens with the FA. They're still doing their thing still. Yeah. So listen, big up to that anyway, still, guys. Anyway, man. But listen, guys, myself and Marx here on the first RVM show of the year, innit? Yeah. Because we're on pure tech shows, innit? Yeah. Pure tech. So first RVM in this show, and then it's gonna get to Champions League and everything coming up next. So we'll lock it in anyway. So, but listen, guys, blessings, peace out, and everything out there.
What's going on, people? I'm DJ H. Make sure you check out all the stuff Affinity Extra's got going on, man. We've got loads of content, loads of things coming out. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Listen. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe is the main thing. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like it, and share it with your brethren. Yeah.